Welcome to Canada. Free healthcare awaits. Hey there, new Canadians. Welcome to the Great White North, where the maple syrup flows freely and the healthcare is, well, mostly free. That's right. In Canada, we believe everyone deserves access to healthcare. It's a fundamental right, not a privilege. No matter your income, you can get the medical attention you need. Whether it's a routine checkup or a more serious procedure, the doors are open for everyone. It's a system built on the idea that your health shouldn't bankrupt you. Imagine not having to choose between paying rent and getting that much needed surgery, and that, my friends, is something worth celebrating. It's a peace of mind that allows you to focus on living your best life. So grab a double-double from Tim Hortons and let's dive into the wonderful world of Canadian healthcare. From family doctors to specialists, the system is designed to be comprehensive and inclusive. Now, I know what you're thinking. Free healthcare? Sounds too good to be true. But it's a reality here, and it's something we take great pride in. And you're right, it's not technically free. We all contribute to it through our taxes, which helps keep the system running smoothly. We pay for it through our taxes. This collective effort ensures that everyone, regardless of their financial situation, can access the care they need. But trust me, it's a much better deal than what you're probably used to. The cost of healthcare in other countries can be astronomical, but here it's manageable and fair. So sit back, relax, and let's break down how this whole thing works. From understanding your health card to knowing what services are covered, will guide you through every step of the way. All right, let's talk taxes. Nobody likes them, but they're the price we pay for a civilized society. In Canada, your tax dollars go towards funding essential services, including healthcare. Think of it like a giant pot of money that everyone contributes to. When you need medical attention, you dip into that pot without having to empty your own pockets. The amount you contribute depends on your income. The more you earn, the more you contribute. But here's the kicker. Everyone gets the same level of care, regardless of how much they put in. It's like a giant nationwide insurance plan where everyone's covered. Pretty neat, eh? So, what exactly does this magical healthcare system cover? Well, most medically necessary services are included. This means doctor's visits, hospital stays, emergency services, surgeries, and even some long-term care. You can get your broken bones fixed, your chronic conditions managed, and your babies delivered, all without worrying about crippling medical bills. Now, there are some things that aren't typically covered, like dental, vision care, and prescription drugs. But don't worry, we'll get to those later. The important thing to remember is that the core of your healthcare needs is taken care of. No more choosing between paying rent and seeing a doctor. In Canada, your health comes first. Okay, you're convinced. You want in on this whole free healthcare thing. So how do you actually access it? It's not as complicated as it might seem. Well, the first step is to get yourself a shiny new health card. This card is essential for accessing healthcare services in Canada. This little card is your golden ticket to the Canadian healthcare system. Without it, you won't be able to take advantage of the free healthcare services. It proves you're a resident and eligible for coverage. This is crucial because healthcare in Canada is publicly funded and only available to residents. You can apply for a health card once you've settled in your province or territory. The application process is straightforward but requires some documentation. Each province manages its own healthcare system, so the process might vary slightly. For example, Ontario's health card looks different from British Columbia's. But generally, you'll need to provide some documents like your permanent resident card or work permit, proof of address, and maybe a few other things. These documents help verify your eligibility. Once you're in the system, you're good to go. You can now access a wide range of healthcare services without worrying about the cost. Just remember to keep your health card handy whenever you need medical attention. It's your key to unlocking the benefits of the Canadian healthcare system. Whether it's a routine checkup, a visit to a specialist, or picking up a prescription, your health card is indispensable. So make sure every family member has their own card. It's a small step that ensures everyone gets the care they need. Keep it safe, keep it accessible, and you'll be all set to enjoy the peace of mind that comes with Canada's healthcare system. Finding your healthcare home. The quest for a family doctor. Now let's talk doctors. Finding the right family doctor is like finding a trusted friend who will be with you through thick and thin. In Canada, it's common to have a family doctor who provides ongoing care and acts as your primary point of contact for all things medical. They get to know you and your medical history, ensuring personalized care. They're like your healthcare quarterback, coordinating your care and referring you to specialists when needed. This means they play a crucial role in managing your overall health and well-being. Finding a family doctor can be a bit tricky, especially in larger cities. The demand is high and sometimes it feels like everyone is looking for the same thing. There might be wait lists and you might have to shop around a bit, but don't despair. Persistence is key, and there are several strategies you can use to find the right doctor for you. There are resources available to help you find a doctor who's accepting new patients. These resources can guide you through the process and make it less daunting. You can ask for referrals from friends, check online directories, or even join local community groups where people share their experiences and recommendations. Additionally, you can contact your local health authority. They often have up-to-date information on which doctors are accepting new patients and can provide guidance on how to get in touch with them. Once you find a doctor you like, make sure to book regular checkups to stay on top of your health. Regular visits help build a strong doctor-patient relationship and ensure that any potential health issues are caught early. Remember, your family doctor is there to support you through all stages of life, from minor illnesses to major health concerns. Building a good relationship with them can lead to better health outcomes and a more personalized healthcare experience. Need a specialist? Your doctor will show you the way. Sometimes your family doctor might decide you need to see a specialist for a specific condition. This could be anything from a cardiologist for your heart to a dermatologist for your skin. Don't worry, seeing a specialist is still covered by your health card, but you usually need a referral from your family doctor. Think of it like this: your family doctor is like the gatekeeper to the specialist world. They make sure you're seeing the right expert for your needs. Once you have a referral, your doctor's office will usually help you book an appointment with the specialist, and just like that, you're on your way to getting the specialized care you need. Emergencies and quick fixes, hospitals and walk-in clinics. Okay, let's talk emergencies. What happens if you break a leg, have a heart attack, or suddenly need your appendix removed? Well, that's where hospitals come in. Canada has a network of public hospitals ready to handle any medical emergency 24/7. Just head to the nearest emergency room and they'll take care of you. Now, what if you have a nasty cold, a sprained ankle, or another non-life-threatening issue? That's where walk-in clinics come in handy. These clinics offer convenient access to medical care without an appointment. Perfect for those times when you need to see a doctor quickly, but it's not an emergency. Section 8, drugs, 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 navigating the pharmacy maze. All right, remember how I said prescription drugs weren't typically covered by the basic healthcare plan? Well, that's where things get a little bit tricky. Canada doesn't have a universal drug plan, so you'll need to figure out how to cover your prescription costs. The good news is there are options. Many employers offer private health insurance plans that include prescription drug coverage. You can also purchase private insurance independently, though it can be pricey. Some provinces also have programs to help seniors and low-income residents afford their medications. Your best bet is to talk to your employer, your provincial health authority, or an insurance broker to figure out the best option for you. Section 9, extra coverage, just in case private insurance options. Speaking of private insurance, you might be wondering if you need it at all. After all, you've got your trusty health card, right? Well, while the public system covers the essentials, there are some things it doesn't cover, like dental care, vision care, prescription drugs, as we just discussed, and semi-private or private hospital rooms. That's where private health insurance comes in. It can help fill in the gaps and provide additional coverage for things the public system doesn't cover. It can also give you access to a wider range of healthcare providers and services. Whether or not you need private insurance depends on your individual needs, budget, and risk tolerance. Section 10, a few parting words. You got this, new Canadians. So there you have it, folks. A crash course in the Canadian healthcare system. It's a system built on the belief that everyone deserves access to quality healthcare regardless of their financial situation. And while it might seem a bit confusing at first, trust me, you'll get the hang of it. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. There are resources available to help you navigate the system and to find the information you need. Don't be afraid to ask questions, reach out for help, and advocate for yourself. You've got this, new Canadians. Section 11. Still confused? Don't worry. Help is a phone call away. We get it. Healthcare systems can be confusing, especially in a new country. But don't worry. Help is just a phone call away. There are tons of organizations and resources available to answer your questions and guide you through the process. You can contact your provincial health authority, immigrant services organizations, or even your local library for assistance. Remember, you're not alone in this. Welcome to Canada and welcome to your healthier future.